Hey guys, it's Little Plug here back again with another video for you guys. As you guys can see by the title, you already know what I'm about to be doing, honey. Yes, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this lovely intro that I made for Diamond Flawless. So, we're just going to get right into it, honey. Everything that I'll be using is completely free, so you guys could go and make your intro without having any problems at all, okay? So we're just going to get right into it, and yeah, let's go, baby. So the first thing I did, I just went onto Diamond Flawless Instagram and I chose some pictures that I really liked of her. So I just screenshotted them and I cut them out. So how did I cut them out? I went onto the app Pixel Cut. It's completely free. You guys could use it. You click on photos. Then you click on the photo that you would like to cut out, and then you just slide this little thing at the bottom and it's going to cut it out directly. You click on the check sign. Once you've done that, you're going to click on the check sign again. Background, replace it by the transparent background, which is the little check box at the bottom there next to the plus sign. And once you've done that, you're gonna click on the arrow above and you're gonna click on save, and it's gonna save directly to your camera roll. So I already have them saved, so I'm gonna come out of here. That's what I did for all the pictures. That's how I cut them out. Then I went on to the app Bazaar in order to add the shadow behind. You could actually do it on the app, but I prefer Bazaar where it does it perfectly. So you're going to start from scratch. Then you click on the photo that you would like to add the shadow to, which is this one. You open it up. Then you scroll all the way to shadow. And then you click on opacity. You turn up the opacity. You size it how you want it to be by clicking on size. And then you size how you want it to be. Then I added the blur, click on blur, and I just blurred it out. And that's how it's supposed to look. Okay, so that's what I did for all the pictures. So now I'm going to come out of here. And now what I did is I went on to photo grid. So I added this video 3 times by clicking on grid. And that's how you do that. You add the photo or the video that you would like to add 3 times. And that's what I did. And this is how it's going to look. And then I saved it. I did that also for this part. So I basically did that for like all the backgrounds. I did that for the ending part as well, which is 3 photos. And I did this for the last part, which is going to be the subscribing button part. So now that I've done that, I saved all of them to my gallery. And now what we're going to do, we're going to go on to Fonto, click on the camera icon, plain image. Click on the plain image, plain box. Then I'm going to change the size to 1280 by 720. Done. And I used a plain white background. And I just used it. And I clicked on saved. So once it's saved, now what we're going to do is go onto PixArt. Click on the plus, scroll all the way down, click on the transparent background. And we're going to save that. Once it's saved, we're going to come out and go back onto Fonto. We're going to reset this plain image. We're going to click on photo album and we're going to click on a transparent background. And now we're going to add Diamond Flawless. So the font that I'm using, it's called Hello Sante. So the name of this font is called Hello Sante. I'm going to put the name of the font right in the video so you guys could go ahead and download it from thefont.com. Once you've done that, this is the font. We're going to size it up, place it here. And now what I did is I styled it. I add a little stroke in black, turn it down to like 2. Then I added a little bit of shadow. I fix it up to the size of it. Then I blurred it out. And this is basically what I did for the first part. This is like her Instagram name, which she has 3 S at the end, not 2. And for the first part in front, I used the same font, but I changed the color and I put the text into pink and I put the stroke into white. So this is basically what it looks like. Okay, so now we're gonna actually do the video in 3 parts. Okay, so we're gonna start with the first part. So the first part, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go on to CapCut. We're going to add the background, which is this right here. As you guys can see, it's blurred out. So how did I get that is I went on to effects, and the effects that I use is blur close. So that's what I used, and I put it for the entire video. So now after that, what I'm gonna add is the white background over it in order to get like that color over it. So this is the white background that I added. So what you're gonna do is click on overlay, plus click on the add overlay, and then you add the white background. And what I did is I turned down the opacity. I turned it down to 50 in order for it to be balanced. So that's what I did. Then I added the two photos that I cut out, and I added shadow to two of them. I added these two because this is going to be the front part. So the animations that I use for them is swing top left and swing bottom right. So that's the two animations that I use for these two photos. So this is how it's supposed to look. Great. So after that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add over there again, over there, and we're gonna add her name, which is Diamond Flawless, the pink one, because that's going to be in front. So we're gonna open it up like this. Great. Then we're gonna add animation to it. So the animation that we're gonna add to it is something simple. So the animation that I add to it is called rock vertically. So once that's done, we're gonna add an effect. Great. So once that's done, we're gonna add an effect. So we're gonna save this. Then we're gonna go into the app Vita. So here we're gonna click on the new project. We're gonna add the video that we just created on CapCut. Then we're gonna add effect, and we're gonna click on frame. And the frame that I use for this one is called record 5. So you're gonna use that one. Then at the end of it, you're just gonna save it. Great. So this is the first part. Now we're gonna pass on to the second part. Okay, so the second part, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back into CapCut, new project, click on our background, which is this one. And what I did was I added an effect. Then I went on to, I clicked on this first one right here. You're gonna go into trending, and I clicked on this first one that says N16. So I left it just how it is. I didn't edit it or anything. So once I reach here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a blur to it. So I'm gonna go into effects, video effects, and then I'm gonna go into basic, scroll down. And I'm gonna open it up for the entire video. Great. So once I've done that, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go into the app. It's called Record Maker. So in order to get this app, what you have to do is you have to go online, and then you search up Record Maker, and then it'll show you the app, and it'll direct you straight to the Apple Store. Because if you go on the Apple Store and you don't find it, I don't know why it's doing that, but I searched on the Apple Store and I didn't find it. So in Record Maker, we're gonna go in there, we're gonna click on create, then we're gonna click on the video that we would like to put inside of the phone. So once you're done with that, you're gonna click on, we're gonna leave it at full size. The resolution, we're gonna put it at 1080. Then the mock-up, what we're gonna do is you guys get to choose what type, how you want your phone to be. If you want it to be turned on the side or anything like that, or flat, this is it right here. But this is the only app that you'll have to pay. Yes, you have to pay for these features. So I'm very sorry. Sorry for saying that everything is free. I forgot that this you have to pay. But it's nothing much. So if you could pay it, then you guys could pay it. And yeah, this is what I did. I clicked on the fourth one. I clicked on the second line, the second one. That's what I clicked on. Then I clicked on mock-up shadow, and I fixed the shadow to which one I wanted, and I choose number 5. Then I scroll all the way down, background, click on a green background. Then I clicked on generate, and that's how it downloaded all of the other videos that I have. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the 2 other images that I cut out, and also we're gonna add the phones and her Instagram name. So we're gonna go on to overlay, add overlay. We're gonna add the phone. So this is one. You have to make sure that you have the green background in order to add it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna scroll all the way to the back, and then we're gonna click on this circle icon that says Chroma Key, and we're gonna go in the green part. Then we're gonna scroll all the way at the back, and we're gonna click on Chroma Key, and we're gonna go in the green part, and then we're gonna click on intensity, and we're gonna put it at 2. Great, in order to make sure that the green part is completely off. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on edit, then we're gonna click on mirror because we wanted to turn that way. We're gonna open it up a bit, and we're gonna place that one right here like that. We're gonna add this one, which is her Instagram, and her Instagram, I just took a screenshot of it, a picture, and I added inside. But to use the app record maker, you have to have a video. So what I did was I just took the picture and I put it in a video on CapCut. I just added to CapCut as a background, and I just opened it up for like 6 seconds and I made it a video. Then I added it in order for it to go inside of this phone. So we're gonna open this up a bit more. We're gonna do the same thing by clicking on Chroma Key to erase the green background. Chroma Key. We're gonna go in the green part, intensity. We're gonna turn this up. We're gonna put it at 1. 2 is better. And we're gonna open it up, and then we're gonna place it here like that. So the video, we're just gonna push it to the side like this. Great. And we're adding the 2 other pics that I cut out. So this one is gonna go like right here like that. Open it up all the way. So I'm gonna put it onto here. So the entire video is going to go on to there. Great. I'm gonna split this, delete the rest. Great. Add the other image, open it up all the way, and I'm gonna place this one right here like that. This one's gonna open up just a little bit more like that. Great. So now I'm gonna add animations to them. So first, let me open this picture all the way. Okay, great. Now I'm gonna add animations to them. So for this one, the animation that I'm gonna add for this one, I'm gonna only be adding in animations, not overall animation, not combo. We're gonna add in animations, and we're gonna use, for the 2 pictures at the side, we're gonna use shake 3 for the first one, and I'm gonna put it to 2 seconds. The second picture, I'm gonna use shake number 2 or number 1, and I'm gonna put it to 2 seconds as well. Great. And then for the phone part, I'm gonna make it swing downwards, 2 seconds as well for the both of them. So I'm using different type of swing down. So this one I'm gonna use swing bottom left, 2 seconds. Great. And the other one is just swing bottom. Great. Let me make sure that this one is swing bottom. Yeah, swing bottom. Great. So this is how it's supposed to look, the second part. Great. After that, we're gonna save it. Done. Then we're gonna click on new project. We're gonna add back the video, and now what we're gonna do is we're going to add her Instagram name. So we're gonna go on overlay, add overlay. We're gonna add her Instagram name, open it up all the way in order for it to show, and then we're gonna add animation to that. But first, let me open it all the way. Great. Take this off, and we're just gonna add a fade in animation, because the wipe animation, I don't have it on this app. It's on KineMaster, and that's paid for, so I don't want to give you guys a paid app, so that's why I'm changing up the animations a bit for you guys. So we're using a fade in. We're gonna put it at 2 seconds as well, or we could do something different like rock vertical. Yeah, we could use that rock vertical. And after that, I just typed in Instagram. The font that I use for this is a font that came with Fonto, so it's pretty much easy to find. Great. So for this one, we're just gonna do an in animation, but this one we're just gonna make it fade in. We're just gonna leave it fade in at 1 second. Once you've done that, this is basically the second part, and we're gonna save that. So now we're gonna move on to the last part. So this will be the background. Delete that. We're gonna open it up just a little bit more, and then what we're gonna do is add overlay. No, first we're gonna add effect. which will be the blur close because you wanted to blur out. We're gonna open it up all the way. Great. Once you've done that, we're gonna add back her name, Diamond Flawless. Overlay, add overlay, the pink Diamond Flawless, and we're gonna open it up all the way like this. So for the effect blur close, I think I'm gonna turn down. We're gonna adjust that, and we're gonna turn down the blur just a bit like that, so you could see her but it's still blurred out, you know. Then now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna add the last piece, which is the subscribe button, which I screen recorded from YouTube in order to add it here. So what I did is I screen recorded a subscribe button that I would like from YouTube. You guys could do that, choose any one of your kind. Now I'm gonna add it into this video, add overlay. So this is it right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna speed up the process a little bit in order for it to fit completely in the video. So now what I'm gonna do is turn it up a little bit more, just a teeny weeny bit. Great. And now what I'm gonna do is erase the green background by going on Chroma Key, and I'm gonna put it on the green part, intensity, turn it up enough. Then I'm gonna put it small like this because we don't want it to be too big. Then I'm gonna place it at the bottom here, and this is it right here. And then I'm just gonna turn off the sound, and great, this is it. So the Diamond Flowers I'm just gonna make it fade in. Great, at 1 second is good. Great. So this is basically it for the third part. We're gonna save that, and now we're gonna add the 3 parts together. So we're gonna click on new project, and then we're adding the 3 parts together. Okay, the first part is not actually the part. So this is the first part right here. Then this is the second part. Then we have the last part. Great. So now we're gonna add transitions in between them. They won't be the same transitions as the original video, so we're just gonna find something different that's free, just to give you guys something free and that could still work with the video that you're creating. So okay, we're gonna look for, let's go on MG, let's see what we could get here, or camera effect. Let's go on effect, and we're gonna use the shutter. We're gonna put the shutter at 1 second. Great. So let's see the transition. Great. We're gonna put this down a little bit, it's too long. Great. Now the second part, we're gonna look for something different. We're gonna go into effect as well. Let's see light beam. That looks dope, light beam. We're gonna use white smoke, so we're gonna put it at the entire 1.7 seconds. Great. So let's see from the beginning what this intro looks like. It's pretty simple and pretty cute. That's dope. That's pretty dope. Hopefully you guys get to do the same, and hopefully this video helps you guys. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on notification bell so you guys can know whenever your girl posts. Okay, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Bye. Love you guys.